got the right spout on it.
Uh-huh.
If we run out of gas again, we got the right one to get into the gas tanks.
Oh, okay. Tyler, you going to a Tyler?
Yeah,
Tyler?
that's his name. He works at the dump.
Oh, okay, because I made a post this morning about Mary Tyler Moore. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, have fun.
What's going on with Mary Tyler Moore?
Oh, nothing. They're still just they're alive. Oh no, they died in 2017.
She did?
Yeah, yeah. Mary Tyler Moore, the Tyler of the Lodge of the Masonic Lodge, and Sir Thomas More combined in Bloody Mary is the Mary Tyler Moore name. Susan's still talking to Mary Strickland. Oh God.
Genealogy is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, because you're registered on 23andMe and didn't tell me
I don't
anything.
expect military incursion. I do expect strongly worded statements out of the Europeans, but I think they will leave it at that.
Right, we saw in European Parliament today, like, hey, Donald
What'd you
Trump,
say about
F off.
23andMe?
Well, you had a 23andMe account.
Seriously, you need to get your head
I don't know if
examined.
it's
The
good
European
anymore.
Union
Oh,
is just
okay.
gonna stand there.
Because I haven't been paying them, and Katie hasn't. It was just
Okay, well, I'm about to get on the phone.
It was just a one-time.
Oh, okay. They're still out to rickroll people and figure out how to because I have a birthmark on my right wrist there, Revelation 13:18, and my social security number is 0018. And when you do a sum total on 666 there, 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, and then you add the 1 plus 8 is 9-digit social security number there. John Schlegelmilch wants me in court arrested on Monday, January 26, 9 a.m. Jean and John and Evan are the same name meanings, and my mother's middle name is Jean, Susan Jean Lori Dunn, and Jean Malone lives across the street. And Judge Lori Ann Matthias has the same middle name as Julia Ann Bice that filed this restraining order on me to begin with that got me a TPO violation all the way to the 3rd District Court, Vatican Assassins 3rd edition, and my father's middle name was the 3rd, William Francis Dunn the 4th, and there was a Pope Francis, and now the American Pope that's at the Vatican is Robert Francis Prevost, and my middle name is Francis. Mary Tyler Moore was an American actress, producer, and social advocate. Tyler, also spelled Tyler, is the name of the office of the Outer Guard Masonic Lodge. Susan Dunn inflicting gender harm on people when they're just a person, that they make everything out about gender and how people are sexist and that they're the woman and that they're the widow. And they told me that they love me and that they would help me, but they've done nothing to help me get in contact with a lawyer, attorney. I have $4,000 on me, $4,500. Betty is a trans man that had a baby, gave birth to a baby as a trans man. Thomas Trace Bietti, and then tracing boards, Trace in the middle name. And here we go, tracing boards in the Masonic Lodge. Mary Tyler Moore, Tyler of the Masonic Lodge. Exoteric Masonry. Malarian, duct development, fertility problems. It's about trans men that are saying they're women, they're transgender women, they're modified, they were born boy, and they were modified inside their mother's womb with some type of hormones. And they have a female exterior on male skeletons, Malarian duct development, and Sarah Mullally is a transgender archbishop, the Anglican Church. Sir Thomas More, this is what Mary Tyler Moore's name means, the Mary Queen of Scots. This is what Sarah Mullally is, our modern day closet Bloody Mary that's out to just frame people, get embellished a bunch of false charges. They control the Mormon church in America. They control the Protestant church in America. And they have, dude, all these people that go to these churches are members of the judicial system. Here we go. 666 when added to comes to 9. See you 9 a.m. John, I pray, God, Jesus Christ, that you're a truthful judge If you need a cold pack, kind of make some adjustments on some cases there. 6 plus 6 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Your 9-digit social security number helps the government accurately record your covered wages, your self-employment, or Rome survey page, Social Security Administration.
I saw President Putin talk about this the other day, and he kind of almost sounded like, to me, gave a
And it's got Rome right in the HT of Rome, Italy.
United States trying to acquire green
John Paul Schlegelmilch, Pope John Paul II.
was watching it.
The Vatican controls John Schlegelmilch. He wants me just outed as some Troy driver or something. When I just been continuously posting, copy and pasting this type of research is the problem. Julius Caesar, Julianne Bias, same middle name as Judge Lorianne Matthias, that is bias. And Camille Vecchiarelli recused this case over to Lorianne Matthias. And somehow Lorianne Matthias at Fernley Courts has the same middle name as the people across the street that put the restraining order on me to begin with, Julianne Bias, Lorianne Matthias.
So I feel that's where he wants to go. So maybe I think that's where we need to be.
How I have Asperger's, ADD. Nobody wants to diagnose me as this. They suspected I had autism
I draw the line there. We're not paying.
in elementary school. Before elementary school, nobody. Instead, they want to just, they're out to just falsely embellish false charges, you name it. Not showing me any new charges before having me evaluated.
Here's the thing, they're threatening us with tariffs again, so I mean,
As far as I know, is a TPO violation because I typed a stupid thread on Facebook because people endlessly yelled at me. They have a camera pointed at the front porch. Every time we go out the front outside, that's entrapment. John 2031, what's my address? Near 2031 Lonnie Lane. Anything you say will be held against you in the court of law, including what's heard in through your smartphone. Oh, I must be paranoid. They don't do that. The justice courts doesn't hear me through the smartphone, even though they send me a message every week to my phone to tell me to call in this number for a check-in. 2031 Lonnie Lane. What's the district attorney's address in Yerington? It's 31. There's Stephen B. Rye. 2030 to 2031 apparition characteristics of Mars. What's my house address? It's 2031. Wow, look at the deflection. And what does this have to do with my case? Even though my house address near 2031 in the official complaint from Stephen B. Rye for the Class C felony. Oh, Pope Francis died April 21st. Easter Sunday in the year 2030 is April 21st, the day Pope Francis died.
I think that's a valid take. I don't know how I feel about it personally, but I appreciate the pragmatic sense of it.
Oh, social security number 557-73001. How could I, the tone of voice, have a respectable tone of voice? You're calling the judge your honor. Dude, if I was a judge, I'd rather be called just judge instead of the honorable. 0018 666 when added is tricky number. Comes out to 18, and then 1 plus 8 equals 9. My social security is 18, and it's 9 digits. Rome survey. Social Security Administration. Your SIN number in Canada, as they call it, a SIN number, is 9 digits. 9 a.m. at 3rd District Court. 9 a.m. Oh yeah, and the doctor that they wanted to be evaluated by has the same name as my mother. I told these guys, if you really insist on an evaluation, get me another doctor with a different name that doesn't have my mother's name, Susan Laurie Dunn, Jean Laurie Dunn, and the doctor's name is Susan Loring. Give me another doctor. If you really insist on this, I want to evaluate before they show me any new charges. And you want to accuse me of stalling? I haven't been able to find an attorney. No attorneys want to pick up. I got called attorney after attorney. I called Marsh Law. I called Richard Davies. I called Jesse Kelter. Samuel Figueroa gave me my money back. Like I'm some Troy driver, O.J. Simpson, huh? Lorianne, Troy Driver hung to death inside Lyon County Jail. Naomi Irion's father is a diplomat to Ukraine. That's who Troy Driver murdered. No, what happened was they had him strangled to death by a trustee, maybe a sheriff deputy that's corrupt, framed it as a suicide to cover up a connection to Zelensky. The Hamburg Zelensky masterminded the 9/11 terrorist attacks. It was a Hamburg Zell group, and here's a Ukrainian president named Zelensky. All just another coincidence after coincidence. On 9/11, Donald J. Trump Justice Complex in Yerington, Nevada. And on 9/11, Donald J. Trump bragged how he had the tallest building in Manhattan after the Trade Towers were destroyed. Catherine von Bora, the Protestant wife of Martin Luther. And here's the Torah Bora. All another coincidence. Here's Catherine von Bora was a member of the Cistercian order, whatever you pronounce that. They practice strict observance, and here's the Jesuit constitutions. They also practice, strict observance. Catherine von Bora is a Jesuit, poisoned Martin Luther. 9/11, Harvey Way. Oh, that's where the Donald J. Trump Justice Complex is. And on 9/11, Donald J. Trump bragged how he now had the tallest building in Manhattan. Let's read the 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan. Mr. Trump said erroneously on 9/11. Now it's the tallest by Nathan Place. Officer Nathan Cooper at the Lyon County Sheriff Department. And who's this across the street? And Susan let Myra have the key to this house in 2018. Did Myra give out any copies of the keys to the neighbors across the street that have a garage camera pointed at this front porch, Judge John? Truthful, Your Honor, Judge, I hope to God. How jaded you push the people are hopelessness and what they think and say in their private guilt. Oh, anything you say will get to the court of law. Dude, if you're going to do this surveillance truthfully, forgive me for my tone of voice. I don't know how to react to this. Uncorrupt the courts. Truthfully judge from now on. Only charge what they and nothing more. Do not embellish. Do not add or take away, as it says in Revelation 22. Is the law should be how it should be treated, and yet we have conflicting laws. Somebody's trying to beat the law within the court system. Repent.